My name is Brad Parsons, and I am the producer for Della, and I operate a very small production, or a I have a small recording studio called Train Sound Studios. I'm also in the bands Wilderness and Corner Gospel Explosion.
Brad, who farts on stage the most in all your other bands?
That's exactly, yeah.
Brad!
Hey Brad, why'd you put us all together?
Why did I put you all together? Come around, children. Come to the chair, and we'll talk about why you're all here together with me. The reason why I chose the band that I chose is because I really care about the local music scene, and I really do care about just creating a nice, thriving, creative atmosphere for local musicians. And when I was asked to do this, it was kind of a no-brainer because this is what I just love to do. I love to help people out, and I really do like to be involved with other people if I can beyond my own projects. And so I wanted to get a band together that wasn't, at least the majority didn't have a lot of other stuff going on, but were all really talented in their own rights and needed that outlet, or just needed a to push themselves in a different direction.
What's your most embarrassing moment on stage?
My most embarrassing time of music, where stuff just happened every single show that was insane, was back when I was in high school and I played, I was in the local hardcore scene in high school. And it was just every show someone was getting a concussion or beaten up or something. We were playing this house show, this thrash metal house show, and we weren't that heavy, and so everyone hated us. We were getting booed the whole time. So 5 songs in, our bass player just takes his bass off, and he jumps through the drum set and just knocks me flat on my butt and knocks my whole kit over. And then we all throw our instruments off and we just ran and escaped through the back door. And we were gone for 20 minutes just to confuse everyone. We did have a period of a week and a half where we played 3 shows, and we had 3 concussions within the band members. People getting hit in the face with headstocks, people falling off the stage, crowd members punching other members in the face. My guitar player, we played this house show on Halloween, and there was just this huge mosh pit. We're just in someone's front lawn. Huge mosh pit was happening, and someone in the crowd was doing their hardcore dance or whatever, and punched our guitar player in the face really hard. But the funny thing is, he was dressed as an old lady, so he had this old lady's mask, a wig, and a robe on. So he was just totally dazed and didn't know what to do, and so he was just dressed as an old lady, I gotta get out of here, guys. I don't know what's going on. I gotta get out of here. So he starts packing up his stuff. He drove his car into someone else's car, all while dressed as an old lady. Reds.
Sit down.
Sit down. Okay, it's like a
Story time. I'm Haley Abear, and I sing and play a little guitar and diddle with other things.
On fire.
Just salting them real nice.
Just a lot of salt, just keep salting.
Yeah, and
You're making a
looking the camera dead in the eye. They're like, when is he gonna stop salting those eggs? These are good ideas, people. I'm Cole Gaines, and I play guitar and sing a little bit.
I've stated my name 5 times today because I got insurance today. So after everything, I'm like, yes, this is Daniel Hiss, and I agree with the terms.
State your name, and do you agree with the terms?
Dude, those guys over there deserve 6-figure salary. They have to keep their voice so high-pitched and be like, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today? I'm like, okay, who am I? I'm Dan Hiss. I'm playing guitar. I don't want to look at the camera. I'm playing guitar. Yeah, so I'm playing lead guitar in the band, and that's it.
My left side's definitely my best side. I'm Jake Bratton. I'm playing bass.
State your name and what you're doing in the band.
Shoot, well,
My name's Dylan McMahon, and I am the drums.
That's definitely Stitch. And then we'll just move on. Next question.
I am the drummer. Slam.
Actually, it's because I saw your post on Facebook and I was like, oh, Brad's doing this project. I like Brad. I'm gonna go see what's going on with this. And I'm used to doing open mics and singing with my guitar, so I just picked a song and went on the first day. And I got the lights!
And so I looked it up and thought it was just a really cool idea, getting musicians together that have never played together and just seeing what happens.
So, as you guys know, it was at Silver Moon for the auditions. They sponsored it. I was playing music at Silver Moon throughout the month, August. And Dustin, the manager over there, came up to me, and they must have just gotten the flyers because he's like, we're doing Make a Band here. You should check it out. Scoped it out online. It seemed like a cool way to meet some people that are actually, pretty serious about getting in a band. So that drew me to it.
Actually, kind of a funny story. I had went into where Dan, our lead guitarist, works, and I was talking to him about just guitar, music, and whatnot. And he had mentioned that he was doing this thing called Make a Band. I'm a little new to the area, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to meet some new musicians and kind of just see what it was all about. So I signed up, and here I am.
I like a challenge, and I don't know. A challenge. How about that?
Well, I started playing music because I was a crazy cycle person, obsessed with bikes, and coming from New Orleans and like just racing through the streets, and I was just like pounding out all my emotions, just like riding, and I went traveling to Montana, and I didn't have my bike, and I had all these feelings, but luckily I was traveling with a bunch of hippies with a busload of guitars and stuff, and taught myself some songs. Get the feelings out.
I do it because it really fills that empty void inside there. Really is something that can be used as an outlet, and it's kind of nice to have that to get some of your, as Haley would say, feels out, because it's definitely really important to do that. Also, I just feel like expression is what adds a little bit of color to the world. So.
I love music. I was drawn to it as a kid. Parents played it in the house. Our biggest room in the house was my pop's music room. He'd be blasting music all the time, so I was drawn to it immediately. Fortunately, my family was kind enough to let me practice instruments in their house. They bought me a guitar when I was real young, played it a little bit, and then as I got to college is when I got more serious about it and just started playing every day, and now I'm playing music kind of just like get my fix. It's pretty needed at this point in my life.
I think it's just it's a really fulfilling thing to do. It's just very fun. There's nothing like playing with some buddies and jamming out and just kind of letting it ride, if you will. But yeah, it's just a very fulfilling, rewarding thing to do. A great release of energy. I think a lot of people have touched on that. But it's just, I don't know, there's nothing like it. Music is such a cool, powerful thing to be a part of.
Honestly, it tapped way back into when I was a kid, and my pops would always put tons of vinyl on, and Black Sabbath, just the roots. And so I always just want to be a rock star when I was a kid, and wow.
The most awkward time for me, I think, was we had this show at the 3rd Street Pub, and I got there, I was wearing the shortest dress imaginable. I had no idea there was a stage. I thought we would just be on the ground, hanging out with the drunk people. And there weren't any steps to get on the stage, so I kept having to try to get on the stage without flashing my hoo-hoo to everybody. And that was a challenge, and it was really, really awkward for me, and I felt ridiculous.
They used to be in this band in middle school, and during the middle of one of our sets at a school assembly, there was a little stage, and I'm not really sure how, but I just completely fell off the stage. And the mic cord yanked out of the PA, and then I was like kind of on the ground, tangled in cords, and everyone was laughing at me, and the song stopped because we just were like, wow, that happened.
Getting into my music career, 5th grade. All right, we gotta go back here. We started a band, 3 of my friends and myself. We were gonna call ourselves Out of Order. I don't know, pretty cool name. And we kind of got this band together. We were in 5th grade, so we weren't taking it very seriously. I decided that I would try to play keyboard, so I bought a keyboard, started playing it a little bit, and somehow or another, I don't remember the details, before we ever even had a practice, I managed to get kicked out of the band. So I started off pretty strong with my music career.
Probably when I was in high school, for like graduation, I had like played the year before like for someone else singing, and so like thought I'd play like our graduation song, but we had like tryouts, so in front of my whole graduating class, all of like 98 people, because it was a small town, but got up on stage and was gonna like play the song. It was So Almeretta Line by Brand New. Anyway, just me and my guitar. I hadn't really sang in front of a whole bunch of people before because I mostly was just a guitar player. So I got up there, like super nervous, just was playing the chords and just like kept playing the chords, and like I couldn't even sing. Like I was just like so nervous, like nothing came out, and I just sat up there and played the chords for like 3 minutes and then got off stage. So it's pretty damn embarrassing. But.
So, embarrassing story. I guess it's not as embarrassing for me as it is for someone else. There was a time I was playing a show, I was on drums, and there's this really drunk lady, and she was really drunk. She even licked the lead singer's whole face while he was singing. Then she proceeded over to my drum set, and I saw my drum set sitting there. She hiked her skirt up and sat right on the thing. I didn't know if I should stop playing it, if she was enjoying it or not, or what was, really happening here, but I think my drum set was more embarrassed than I was, but it was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.